This week's Torah portion, Parshas Vayishlach, discusses the meeting again of Yaakov and Esav, Jacob and Esau. After many, many years of separated, 30-odd years, they were 36 years to be precise, they were away from each other. And Jacob did not know how his brother would react. If we recall, 36 years ago, they got into a little bit of an argument about who was the firstborn. Jacob was able to cunningly get the blessings from his father, and Esau was very upset, and he vowed to kill him. And many, many years passed, and they were meeting again, and Jacob did not know what to expect. So what did Jacob do? He did a few things. He prepared his family for a potential fight between them. He sent presents over, tried to win over the heart of Esau, and of course he prayed. And one of the lessons we learn from here is that there's many things, the world has many different avenues of good. There's avenues of good about being good to people. There's avenues of good about praying to God for his help. And there's avenues, and sometimes there's things that we have to take care of on our own, take care of our business, take care of the things on the ground. And that's what Jacob did. And we learn from here is that there's no one way that fits all. On the other hand, we have to try as many ways as possible. And whenever in life we're faced with challenges, we have to try to deal with the challenges the best that we can. We also have to pray to God, because one without the other is not enough. And this is the lesson for life, that whenever we're in difficult situations, we have to try to use as many different possible means to get to the resolution, whether it's talking to someone, saying kind words to someone, maybe on the side we have to take care of something, or just praying to God, asking for help. There's no one way that fits all, yet everything counts and everything helps. We'll now continue with the singing of Lechadodi, the song we sing Friday night, written by the great Rabbi of Shlomo Alkabetz in the late 1400s. Lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad Ishmiyanu kel hamyuchad Hashem echad Ushma hoyachad L'shem ol seferes v'lesila Chad odi l'kras kala Nehi Shabbos nekabela L'kras Shabbos l'chuvin elcha Ki mekor haberacha meirosh mikedem nesucha Sov ma'aseh b'machshavot chila lecha dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela mikdash melech Ir melucha kumitzi mitoch ha'afecha Rav lach sheves b'yemekabacha V'hu yachamol alayichem la'lecha Dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Hisnari me'afar kumi Livshi bigdei sefartei chalmi Al yad v'ni shai beis halachmi Karva el nafshi gi yahala lecha Dodi lekras kala Nehi Shabbos nekabela Hisahoreri Kiva horechu miyori Uri, shir daberi, Gevod Hashem, alayich nigla. Lecha dodi lekras kala, Pnei Shabbos nekabela, V'hayulim shisa, shahosayich, V'rachaku kameh v'halayich, Yosis alayich elokayich, Kim sozcha sanal kala lecha dodi lekras kala. Pnei Shabbos nekabela yamin usmal tehefrotzi v'yes Hashem daritzi
Al Yad Ben Yishai Beis Oloch Mikarva El Nafshi Yala Lecha Dodi Likras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekavela Bawi B'Shalom Atares Ba'ala Gamberina Ovitzahala Tochemune Yam Segula Ba'wikala Lecha Dodi Likras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekavela.
The holiday of Hanukkah is coming up this week, this Thursday night, and we're all excited to light the menorah. And we know the miracle, we light the menorah based on the miracle of the menorah that the Maccabees, after winning the war against the Greeks, they wanted to light the menorah in the temple and rededicate the temple that wasn't used in so many years. Yet they needed to find oil for 8 days' worth, and they only found for 1 day's worth. And they lit the oil, and miraculously, the oil lasted for 8 days. So we light 8 nights of Hanukkah for that reason. And one of the questions is raised is that, they're lucky, basically, that a miracle occurred to them. But in life, are we supposed to expect miracles? Are we supposed to rely on miracles? What was it exactly that the reason why God granted the miracle for them? It wasn't a life or death situation. They wanted to re-sanctify the temple. They could have waited a week. Yet they lit 1 day's worth of oil, and miraculously it lasted 8 days until they were able to procure more oil. Why did God allow this miracle to happen? Usually God doesn't perform miracles for us so openly. And the answer is that they wanted it so badly. After the war, they really wanted to do something for God. They wanted to light the menorah immediately, right away. Yes, they could have waited a week until they had more oil, but they felt, no, we have to do it now. And even when they only found 1 day's worth of oil, they could have said, it's not enough, there's no point, let's just wait another week. But they didn't say that. They knew that when you have a feeling for something, you have to act on it now, and whatever will happen, happen. And when they have this mentality of doing what's right now, even though you don't know what the result will be, when God sees that, He says, you know what, I'm going to perform a miracle, something which I usually don't perform openly for people, because when I see your yearning and your will to want to do the right thing so much you don't even want to push it off, that itself is worthy of a miracle. And in our lives as well, when you have an opportunity to do something right, jump to it, do it. Maybe it won't be the perfect conditions for it. Maybe it won't work out 100%. But if you want to do something, just jump ahead and go do it. We're now finished with the singing of Adon Olam. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'Terem Kol Yitzir Nivra V'Yeis Nasa B'Chefso Kol Azai Mehelech Shemo Nikra V'Yacharei Kechlos HaKol Levahado Yimloch Nora V'Haya V'Hu Hoveh V'Hu Yiyeh B'Sifara V'Hu Echad V'Yein Sheni Hamshilo Lehachvira V'li Reishis V'li Sachlis V'lo Ha'od V'Hamizra V'hu Keli V'chai Goali V'tor Chevli V'yeis Nasa V'hu Nisi Umanosli Minas Kosi B'yom Ekra B'yahado Avkid Ruchi V'yeis Ishan V'yahira V'yim Ruchi Gev'yasi Ado Shemli V'lo V'ira. Have a happy and healthy week, a great weekend, a great Shabbat. We'll see everybody next week.